Hello. So, and I'm not the first one to be thinking about this. I think a bunch of people are thinking about this, and increasingly so. And it's this concept of just-in-time UIs, where a UI will like spring into life, just to solve a specific need, and then disappear. So I didn't even. So this is just something I got working because I needed it, but it just kind of like sprang into existence, and after it did, I was like, it's a fun little UI. Anyway, what is this little UI? Okay, so over here on the left, so I was looking. So I'm working on a task, and then for this task, I pulled in like a bunch of projects because these projects are all related to these tasks I'm working on. And then I was trying to find like a README from one of these projects. So I just used glob / readme.md to list all the READMEs, and then like I wanted to be able to like see the README to know if it was like the right README. So what's going on here is like as I'm going up and down and selecting the different READMEs, the markdown for that README is getting converted into HTML, and then the splat at this web page that's over here. And so like so like this is the README for cross.stream, GPT 2099. What else we got here? Datastar Pro, which you should totally get, and it's not a cult. Anyway, so what is this like little spontaneous UI? And so yeah, to conjure this UI into existence, it was just glob * readme, and then pipe that through skim. If you're familiar with FZF, the Golang command line fuzzy finder, skim's kind of like a Rust version of that. And the nice thing about Skim is there's a nushell plugin for it, so you can just take any nushell expression and pipe it into SK, and then you can specify a preview. So for the preview, for each time you select an item, $in is going to be the path to the README file, and then I pipe the markdown through this little CLI utility m2h that just takes markdown and converts it to HTML, and then I just splat it at this like little custom command I've got, publish. And what publish will do is just like push over SSE, so service and events, the HTML to a web page, and it's multiplayer. Like, so any web page that is like listening, on this port or on this, like, I mean, of course it's multiplayer because it's backed by an event stream. So anyway, I thought that was cool. Just-in-time UIs.